Hey, it's Amethyst Virgo. I'm here with another twin flame reading. Okay, this is for people who have questions, concerns. It's a general reading, but I'm drawing on the current energy and some common twin flame scenarios and issues that could be resonating within your life. All right, so you're going to pick an anchor card before I give the reading. So based on your situation, you're going to pick which set sounds the most like the current situation that you're in. So the first set is if you are separated from your twin flame, most likely this is physically. This is the earth. This is the earth card. So if you are physically separated or somehow there is a distance between you two, but there's no hard feelings. You know, there's no negativity, but you're not at this point in union. The next set is if you have recently reunited or recently started back with communication with your twin flame and want some guidance in regards to what could possibly be on the horizon. The next set, elemental of fire, are for people who believe that they met someone new and they are feeling a feeling that maybe never felt before, a connection that they feel is really intense, and they really just need some guidance of why they feel this intensity, and is this a twin flame, or what might be a possible outcome. The next set is crone of fire. So this is for people who feel this particular position here, for people that feel that a spiritual connection to someone who is not really sure about how they feel about them. Or it could be, this is more so like you don't know this person. Maybe you have seen them. Maybe you feel a strong connection. Sometimes some people have these situations where they are drawn to someone and they have no idea why, and they feel it's a deeper reason. So you and this person are not together. You might not even really know each other, or you might vaguely know each other, but you feel you want some guidance that this person could be the one for you. And last, we have Five of Earth. Okay, so this last one is here is if you're in separation from your twin flame and you are really not planning on getting back with them. You're not feeling, maybe you've kind of let it go and you're not really, sure that you even want to revisit the past. Okay, as a reminder, this is a general reading. And I'm just separating the cards so that I can start the reading and have space. All right, so first one, okay. You and your twin flame, there are no bad feelings, but you're not together at the moment. And so the next card after this is going to be what they feel right now. What does the other person feel or think in this particular situation? We have the Justice card. They might feel like your separation is necessary right now. They could maybe have felt wronged by you, or maybe they just feel like the situation wasn't producing the outcome that you both wanted, the relationship or whatever, union that you two had. So I think this person is feeling like things are fair, things are balanced. Again, I'm not getting any negative energy or vibes from this particular scenario that I feel that some people are involved in regards to their twin flame, because twin flame unions, they have a similar cycle. All twin flames don't have the same story, of course, but these are common situations that anyone can be in, because it's just there is if you believe in twin flames and you have experience, you understand there's a cycle that is involved in regards to how these unions tend to play out. The next card is you, Knight of Wands, goal oriented. You might be the person who's a little bit more aware of what the connection is. You might have more of a intense passion and burning for the situation. You might be the person who is really persistent, but at the same time you're staying back. You're not being impulsive, even though in your head you might be feeling like that eventually you want to reunite with this person. Eventually you do want to be back with this person, but at this moment you accept and you understand that there's distance between you two, and that it might be the best way for the both of you to grow so that you can have a successful union. The last card is the current energy, just rounding out the reading and what to keep in mind. Mother of Air. Okay, Mother of Air. Air deals with communication, okay, in this nurturing aspect of a mother. So Mother of Air, there could be some communication between you two. There's definitely going to be communication for those of you this resonates with. According to this card, eventually air is about communication, and the mother is this nurturing aspect. So even though you are both separated from each other, this is not the end. There might be an opportunity, something that comes up recently where one of you has to contact the other person, or maybe you've been in contact recently, even though you're physically separated. So the Mother of Air card is showing this energy of there will be some type of communication, some back and forth. This is not the end of you two, having just a relationship, whether it's actual relationship or whether it's just simply, being connected to one another. All right. The next set, you are people, or you're a person who recently reunited maybe with your person. This card here, though, the Nine of Air in this particular deck, if you look here, it's like this tree that's blossomed, right? But around it, you see like some darkness. Okay, so there is a sacrifice that needs to be done in this situation. Even though you might be reuniting, somebody might be having to give more or take away in some way. How does this person feel towards you, or what's their position? The King of Cups. This person is very, very emotionally considerate. The King of Cups is not a person they're not playing games. They're not unsure of themselves. They're not selfish. The King of Cups is just very self-assured in regards to their feelings and emotions. And they are not necessarily letting their feelings run them, but they're also very confident. So this individual, this other person is probably very confident in how they feel about you and what they want from you. They might have even been the person to initiate you, having a reunion. It could have been them. The next card represents you. Nine of Cups. Okay, so I think this set here is very telling of this emotional connection. I'm getting 2 cups. All right, so the Nine of Cups is fulfillment. That's why I really believe the other person could have been the initiator, because the Nine of Cups is fulfilled feeling that, you are feeling internally happy. You are not relying on a lot of outside things to make you happy. The situation just is enough for you. It's enough for you. It makes you feel wanted. It makes you feel appreciated. You feel that things are moving in the right direction. What card rounds it out? We have the Ten of Fire. Sorry if you cannot see. All right, the Ten of Fire card in this particular set that I'm using. All right, so the Ten of Fire is related to fate. If you look here, you see like these constellations, and we think of constellations and we think of the stars and we think of things that we don't have control over. So your relationship, there's definitely some karma there. There could be definitely some past issues or some past dealings with each other that you need to overcome. The fact that you're reuniting, the fact that you're both on the same page is a positive indicator. But there's definitely fate here. So if you question, was this person the one you're supposed to be in your life? I'm feeling this card is saying that this person is supposed to be in your life, because this card definitely deals with fate, and it deals with our our karma, and it's really relative to us fulfilling our spiritual path and our spiritual path with another individual. Okay, next set, you met somebody and it's intense. Elemental of Fire. Those initial feelings when you meet someone and you think like, wow, it's fireworks. You maybe never felt this intense before, and you're really just wondering what that feeling is. All right, this other person in the situation, Queen of Swords. So this is a logical person. They might ask a lot of questions. They might probe your mind a lot. This person could be a little bit more skeptical than you. You might be the person who's really aware of what the union is. They're still trying to figure you out. They're still trying to figure things out. They come across as pretty fair and transparent. I don't think they're necessarily playing mind games with you, but this is a very communicative person who is trying to figure you out. They're trying to get to know you before they fully give. How you feel in the situation is a Lover's card. You already know what you want from this person. You might be more spiritually aware than this other individual, because you feel there's a deeper connection there. So the Lover's card represents like you already know what you want from this person. You want this true, pure attraction that you feel for them, and you're really drawn into this new person that you've met, or someone maybe that you've known, and now or maybe you finally feel like, I never looked at this person like that before, but now I am. But I think it's more so a new person. All right, rounding out the reading, Maiden of Earth. So Earth is a foundation, right? Earth is a physical foundation. The maiden, is providing. The maiden gives, right? So the Maiden of Earth is rounding this out, is this idea you might have to nurture this connection a little bit more. As I said before, the Queen of Swords, this person is, mental. This person trying to figure things out. They're very, inquisitive. They think a lot. They might not be as emotionally open and emotionally giving. So the current energy right now, there does need to, you need to water and sprinkle a little bit more seeds. You need to build more of a foundation first. Even if you feel this intense passion or connection with this person that maybe you haven't had with anyone else, there's still a need to grow this situation. Next was, you feel a spiritual connection with someone that you are not with. Now, this does happen, okay? This could be someone that you know through someone else. Maybe you've seen someone online. It could be, some people even have situations with like celebrities. I mean, yes, anything's possible. But you're not with this person. This person might not know who you are, but you feel this strong connection to someone else, whoever that person is, and you just can't get them off your mind, maybe. All right. So this is a little bit different because it's not an actual relationship, right? This is not actually a union that you had. Or it could be this person, but you're not at all involved, okay? So let's just get a cards after this to think about, what's this person like? What's maybe their mindset? King of Swords. All right, so this is a person who's really focused on maintaining some type of like status, like some type of their mind is really stuck on something in particular. This might not be a person who's really emotionally available for you right now. This is a person who's, the king, there's status there. This person's swords mind, their mind is preoccupied with something. So it might be they didn't even know, they haven't noticed you yet. Maybe you have to do something in order to get them to notice you, but I feel like this person is preoccupied with something else right now. Their mind is in another direction. It's really not geared towards you or twin flames, if they're even aware of what a twin flame is. But let's get a card to represent you. The Emperor. Okay, so you know what you want. You know what you want. You want to achieve some type of connection with this individual. So you're on a completely different wavelength than this other person now. The Emperor, you might be more spiritually evolved than this person. You might understand spirituality or twin flames or connections more than this other person. This other person is really, they're focused on something else. And it could be something else in their life that obviously needs to take precedence. I mean, I'm not saying that is a bad thing, but you are someone who, like, you know what you want, you know what you're going for, but I also feel like you're not super preoccupied with it either. I feel like you have something else in your life that's holding you on. There's something else in your life that makes you feel comfortable. It's not just you lusting after this person. But let's get a card to round this reading out. All right, Three of Air. All right, the Three of Air. So we already had the King of Swords and Air. These are both mental signs. These are both dealing with the mentality. This is both dealing with the mind, okay? When you see her, though, like, she's looking into something. As you can see, like, she's got like a crystal ball there, and she's also got a mirror, this picture. She's looking into something. She's trying to figure it out. She's trying to see the reflection and see what's really beneath the surface. There is a need in this situation for you to do that. You might feel really inclined, you might really want this person, you might really feel like, I don't know why I have a connection with them. Now, what you have to understand, though, sometimes some people, so there is such thing as false twin flames, and some people might resemble your twin flame in some way, like the person that you're supposed to be with. Again, this whole entire reading is based on people who believe in twin flames, who understand the concept, who have been involved in it, or understand the energy of it, okay? But, it could be that maybe this person reminds you of someone that is your actual twin flame, or maybe there's some type of karmic relationship there. It's something there. So I don't want people to think, if you have a connection to someone and you don't understand why, you don't get it, it typically is a reason. And you can go deeper into like karmic past lives if you want to, but there's usually a reason. So I'm not going to say that people are all crazy if they feel an intense connection to someone. It also could simply be their energy. It can be their sign, their astrological sign. It could be they have a lot of something in their chart, and you do too, and you pick up on that. So it can be a host of different things, but there is a need for you to reevaluate the situation. I wouldn't jump into, I know I said earlier, maybe you should do something to make this person maybe notice you or something like that, but now, you could do that. But I think even if you do that, you're still going to have to reflect and think about what you really, really want. All right. So in this moment, I think you should, don't be rash. That's what's telling me. Airs, use your mind. Okay. So this next one, last one, is our Five of Air. You know that someone is your twin flame. So, all twin flames do not end up happily ever after. Okay. Every story is not the same. And it's nothing wrong with that at all. There are people who are perfectly happy with a soulmate or perfectly happy with a karmic partner, you know. So I want us to understand that first and foremost, that everyone's story is not going to end the same, okay? Lastly, but you're not really thinking about your twin flame, or you have kind of admitted, like, I think it's over. But with the Five of Earth, what you have to understand is, like, look at the picture. So there's all this waterfall, there's all this water, and it's just never ending. It's never ending. So even though you might think you're rid of this person, or you might think you don't ever want to see them again, that might not be the actual case. Let's see where their mind is right now, or what position they have at the moment. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, these are not reversed. Sorry. Let me just turn them over. Okay, Page of Pentacles. They're kind of going on their everyday life, you know, and it might appear that way also to you. Like, they're going about their everyday life. They're not really contacting you, maybe. They're not trying to get your attention. You might feel like, well, they forgot about me. I'm going to forget about them. Page of Pentacles is very practical, everyday, down to earth, all right? You, the High Priestess, you might be trying to avoid this situation. You might, in your mind, say, you know what? I'm done with them. It's over. I don't care about it. But the High Priestess card is their intuition. You know, the High Priestess card knows. You know, she just knows. Doesn't mean you're, you know, the High Priestess is a feminine sign. I mean, feminine archetype. Now, you don't have to be a feminine or a female to be in this position. The High Priestess, you know deep down inside what is really the situation. I'm gearing towards the fact that this is probably not over. You might think it's over. You both might have parted ways amicably, but this is not telling me that it's over, and you know that it's not. Okay, you know. All right, and then we are ending off with our Seven of Air. So Seven of Air, as you see, we have the yin and the yang. Okay, we have the, you know, the masculine, the feminine, and we have that balancing each other out. There's unresolved business with you two. And it does not mean, again, that it doesn't mean all twin flames are happily ever after. But some can be, some are. But this means the Seven of Air, like there's still something that has been balanced out. You know, maybe it's a karmic past. Maybe it's, you know, something you two still need to learn from each other that you just have not learned, that you just have not done. There's an imbalance going on here. So this energy right now, there does need to be, you know, some type of reconciliation. There does need to be some type of, you know, coming together. And maybe you do have to learn a little bit apart from each other before you can come back together. But this is hinting, this energy, that no, it is not over and that you still have unresolved business. All right, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Thank you for watching.